Right, lads, brace yourselves for this one. I was watching this documentary about botflies.
Oh, botflies. Fascinating creatures, aren't they? I've heard they have medicinal properties.
Well, hold your horses, Alex. This documentary suggests there's something wild, extracting their larvae and turning them into a delicacy like botfly caviar.
Oh, caviar from megas? Are you mental? That's revolting. They're probably crawling with germs.
But think about it, Ross. Natural remedies. Ancient traditions. Botfly caviar could be the next big thing in wellness.
Yeah, imagine serving it up at fancy dinner pies. Oh, would you care for some botfly caviar with your champagne?
I'd rather eat a shoe with eggs. I'll stick to my germ-free snacks. Cheers.
This fucking sucks.
My I'm eating healthy diet is chicken,
There it
broccoli,
is.
and a bit of brown
There you
rice.
go.
And
Alright.
a Frey Bentos on the side.
Ah, yeah, of course. There you go.
Hello.
Frey Bentos pie.
There it is.
And a cheeky
Fully made pie in a tin.
full of the tinned pie experience.
I can't help but think, I mean, they seem like a perfect projectile, don't they?
Wow, yeah. You
Should we create the ultimate cannon that fires Frey Bentos?
Yeah, like,
I imagine just a bit like, you know, those tennis ball ones where they just have two belts.
why don't we do it?
Where it's like,
Let's make it good. Do it, but we're firing it into an orphanage. So they're getting pies.
They're getting pies, but they're being
fired
delivered
over the walls
a speed.
with a catapult
Yeah,
that
yeah,
we've
yeah.
created.
Yeah.
If anyone complains about this even once, they haven't got a leg to stand on because we are doing
We'll
something
fire at the
charitable.
legs first.
You
yeah.
fire at the legs, of course.
They will have a leg to stand on. Anonymous tipped £2. This is your warning, chat. Not to eat during this message. I can't remember the context, but a while ago, Ross mentioned pooping in the shower and seemed to see it in a negative light. I'm here to let you know that because of my medication, sometimes it's easier for me to empty my bladder while squatting down in the shower. Because of the interconnectedness of the mechanisms involved, I sometimes mistakenly deploy a nugget or two while I'm down there.
Dope.
I scoop them up with my bare hands and open the shower curtain to toss them into the toilet.
Right.
If you're reading this, you could easily look at my payment information and expose who I am. Or you could let me continue on in anonymity. I post in the Discord. I leave comments on the videos. I talk in the Twitch chat. I could be any one of you. I am the shower shitter and I walk among you. My only clue I will give to my identity is that I am, obviously, a man because, as we all know, women don't poop.
That's crazy.
Wow, that's
One of you is one of them.
That's
What
crazy.
a crazy thing to come out with.
I'm amazed that
Or
message-
admit-
It really escalated.
I mean, yeah, you've admitted to pooping in the shower, and it sounds
it's not ideal.
doesn't
Not
sound
ideal.
ideal.
Phenomenal.
Especially if it's a regular occurrence. If it's happening
Yeah.
regularly, like
Just use a
Maybe-
toilet. Don't just push the shower curtain to the side and throw it into the toilet like it's a fucking like handful of change. You're throwing your own fecal matter around your own
it's
bathroom.
like just grabbing Mr. Hanky.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Where he left little smudge marks everywhere.
There's a place called Clinton Cards where you can get a cardboard card. Buy a card for your friends, buy a card for your kids.
Then look at it for 10 seconds, throw it
Weigh
away.
3 pounds in the bin.
Buy a card from
It's 3 pounds in the bin.
You watch a small child open up the envelope.
They don't give a fuck about that. Give 'em money.
They open up the envelope, a card, start tossing it up and down.
These words.
How do you use zero in this?
I love you, 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 I love
Oh,
you.
God.
You not like that?
There's a black bear nearby. Come on.
Greetings. It's me. I'm back. I'm no longer super duper ill. I can only apologize for the streams this week not having me in them. I'm sure that was terrible. So sorry about that. But yeah, I messed up the whole week with me being ill. It was my turn. But I'm feeling better now. And so much so that I braved IKEA this morning on Good Friday. And I don't know if I would ever recommend that to anyone. So, got a high chair though, which is nice. Who am I and where are the other guys? I've eaten them and I am the final form. That was daft. I didn't think it was Good Friday because I've lost all sense of time and what the week was. And it turns out it's Easter weekend, everybody. I'm going to be playing, obviously you know from the title, Minecraft today. And we're going to carry on our Create Above and Beyond world that we did ages ago when I did a solo stream then. So that makes sense to me. And I thought, Ross is away. Why not do this from home? That's right. This isn't real. This is technology. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm actually not in the studio at all. I know. Me. Anyway, let me quickly show you my screen. Look at that. Ding dongers. I think I've added a slight render delay there. I don't think I need it, so to speak. That's odd. That's really weird. Actually, I know why. Hold on. I think it's NVIDIA Broadcast. If I turn on a bit of noise removal, all of a sudden, am I slightly out of sync? Weird. Escape. Does that sound like I'm saying escape when it pauses? Because I can't tell. Looks good. Okay, sick. Well, this is the Minecraft world we were in all those weeks, maybe months ago. I have so many things running. I do. Well, that's the Prism launcher for Minecraft. That's Borderless Gaming. That's Create Above and Beyond. That's OBS. That's NVIDIA Broadcast, which I can close now. And then these are just some pinned. I got Steam, Discord, Betterbird, which is apparently better than Thunderbird, and Firefox. There you go. Was this the Grinded Crate mod pack? Yeah. Yeah, it was. And look how far we got. We got a second story house that's incomplete. We've got a spinning windmill thing here that goes to a crazy contraption, one of which is a mine shaft that goes all the way down. And we got a bunch of stuff out of it, I do believe, yeah. Not too much, though, because it was a single 3x3. And then over here we had this crazy, like, nugget washer. Nugget washer, I think that's what it was. But I'm going to rely heavily on the quest book to tell me where I am. So let's have a look. So yeah, we got high aspirations. So we've unlocked chapter 1. Our milestone is to complete chapter 1 still. Always wash your nuggets, I know. So we got to automate all these things. You can't just, you know, get some planks. We need a plank cutter. We need to automate planks. So we've got automating the forest. That is somewhere. Did we automate the forest? I feel like I lied. Did I lie? I wouldn't have lied, would I? I don't remember. Do you guys remember if I made a tree farm? I don't think I did. I've got this. Oh my god, I lied. Oh, I know what I did. I put like a saw in, completed the objective, and then removed it again, I think. Do I have a saw? I do have a mechanical saw. What I prefer to do is to make my little contraption. That's what I did. I made a contraption that was zooming around getting all these trees. That's right. Okay, cool. Alright, shall we carry on then? Is everyone happy for me to just start? Is everyone here now? Is everyone taking their seats and got their drinks from the bar? Those overpriced drinks. Roll call. No popcorn, please. And also, don't order hot food to your seat. It's really annoying when the staff come in and then trip up nachos onto the floor. Nightmare. Got your glass of Nan's milk. Nice. Oh yeah, look, I've been stripping some logs here. I've been doing too many different Minecraft mod packs. And by too many, I mean 2, of course. I've been doing the members series, which you have to remind me, if anyone's sticking around till 5 p.m., 5 p.m. on the dot, I need to release the next members video. Okay? So that's kind of on you. So if I forget that, that's really your fault. Because I've told you now, and now it's your responsibility. So what we're going to do is get rained on. And then I think we'll work on this, I guess. We'll strip some logs, cut them twice, and deploy. So how do we make these? Right, yes. So we need deployers. How do we make deployers in this pack? Because it's all different from my other pack, which makes things super useful. I want the recipe, not the... Ah, yes. The andesite machine thingies. Apologies for the stank. Reheating some fish curry in the microwave. That is absolutely fine, actually. Yeah, that's encouraged, in fact. I am stripping, yes. The baby haver has returned. Yes. And I took him to fucking IKEA for Good Friday. Because we needed a high chair, you see. And IKEA do one for 15 quid. That's a cheap high chair, everybody. Couldn't say no to that. So I went there and got that. Did he pick out his own chair? Well, there's two options. There was white and then an off blue. So we chose the blue. Because he's going to shit all over the white one. Likely. Right. So I think we have to actually start here because I cheated and lied. I had the saw machine, but I didn't actually make an endless log cutter device. So we'll do that to begin with. So that will require some rotational force, much like we got here. Windmill bearing. We could utilize this, I guess. I feel like this... God, this is insane what I'm doing here. Jesus. I did all of that. Whoa, steady on there, son. I did all this just to speed it up enough to get this mixer fast enough. IKEA high chairs known for launching babies into space. Yeah, that's the idea. I want them to catch up to Artemis 2. I need to increase the size of my font. Now I can read what you're saying better. Hello. I've received 100 messages today in Restream chat. Big clap, everybody. Well done for chatting. Okay, so I could siphon off of this, but I think what I'll do, maybe make another windmill or a water wheel. I think that might be better. Water wheel's probably cheaper. Yeah, look how cheap that is. And then we just surround... Yeah, let's do some water wheels for this. That's better. You don't see my font size getting bigger. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be fine, I think. And we'll get some more planks. Fuck it. I can't math, so... Great. 5 water wheels. And then we're going to need... Do we have a bucket? I don't know. Let's have a look in our prime storage. Oh, we do have a backpack with lava in it. So we'll use that. Ace. I'm going to put that somewhere where I'll never fall into it. Nice. Dump some shit. Put that in there. Nice. I really want to create backpack specifically. Or a little toolkit. Oh, I pressed reload shaders. Shit. Tool kit. I love... Oh. Toolbox? Toolbox. I just want a regular toolbox. I love these things. I think I had some squished gold plates already. Or I had some gold. Yeah, I got some gold there. I could squish some plates. Do I have a press? This is so disorganized. It makes me violently ill. And I've already been violently ill. Am I a bad dad for washing my baby in the sink? These are the questions you ask yourself. Well, it's really not expensive to get a little plastic bath. But I'm not going to judge you if you wash your shit-ridden baby where you also wash your dishes. Who am I to judge? Yes, I'll up the sound of the minecarts just for you. This is not the series, by the way. This is not the members series. This is just a stream series. This is episode 2 of 1 of 2. Completely separate from the members stuff. The other one is, I did some cool stuff recently. Don't want to toot my own horn, but holy shit. It's probably the best thing I've ever seen in my life. What was I doing? Mechanical saw. Water wheels, water. That's what we need. Where should we build our little tree farm? Let's go to bed, shall we? Why wash it all? Indeed. Plastic. Let's build it next to our new house. Right here. Somewhere here. That sounds good to me. So we'll get some water wheels. I don't know. We could be cleverer. And have water wheels out the back or something. Out the side. Like this. We'll have like a shaft here. Water wheel. Water wheel. Like that. And we've got to dig out trenches for it, so we'll pick these up. Just wanted to know where they placed, you see. There we are. And then if I just get some water, you can actually put them underground. I know, but I like looking at them. The sink is the perfect height, you're right. You could put those ergonomic baths on a table. Have you thought about that? Cram poos down the pluggies. Jesus Christ. You guys are animals. That should be fine. I don't think it affects the output of the water wheels. As long as there's just some flow going on. There we go. We've got space for one more if we want it. So that should be enough to give us something. And then we could come out this way. That's not going to be very pretty.
_boy just gifted 5 subs.
Thank you, Wobbly Boy. Thank you so much. That's very kind. Who received a gifty from Wobbly Boy? Make sure you thank them. What a fucking legend. Vertical gearbox. And then maybe like a regular gearbox. This is so stupid, what I'm doing right now. In fact, I don't like what I'm doing right now. Do I have conveyors? By that I mean belts. I've got 5 kinetic mechanisms already. Does that mean I've completed chapter 1? No, not really. I didn't automate it. I don't see any belts. I must have made some, though. Have I not made any belts yet? I guess all of these contraptions aren't belt fed. No. That's crazy. Belt. Belta loader. So we need cured rubber. I swear we did this. And by that we mix water and flowers. Yeah, I swear we did that. Am I going insane? Yeah, there we go. We got 2. That's not a lot. But that'll do. Thank you. Yes, I'm feeling better now. So hopefully we'll be back to regular stuff next week. I thought I'd fill in today whilst Ross is away. I'm assuming I can't plant trees on a wall and then have them grow out sideways. That would be insane. Am I going to do a 6-hour stream like Ross? I don't think my son would allow that, you know? I mean, I could do it, but it would be quite neglectful. "24-hour solo stream?" Now we're talking. Because we can really settle into that, you know? Let's use a belt here. And then I basically just want to get to a central point. Like this. And then a vertical gearbox. So many seeds and things. Like that. And then on top of this... Did we want to have this, though? Or did we want a rotational bearing? Is it a bearing? Mechanical bearing. Yeah, one of these. I'll make one of these, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Neglect maxing. That's true, I could max that out. I've got andesite casing. I just need a slab. Easy peasy. Let's get one of them. Do I have a crafter in my backpack yet? I don't. Just have a jukebox. Minecraft. 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 Let's put some shit away. Oh my god. So much crap. Okay. So with our mechanical boring, we will still need to lower this by 1, I think. And then put our shaft in. Trust the process, trust the process. Like that. Put that in there. And then water go away. We still need a vertical gearbox. Like so. And then the mechanical bearing will go on top of that. Like so. And then we can adjust the parameters here. Place when stopped. Sure. We'll do that for now. Yeah. Nice. Alright, and then all we need to do is make a contraption and then glue it together. Right now we only have 1 saw. Right. Christ. Well, we'll just stick with the 1 saw for now. So I just need a couple planks like this. Put a saw on the end. And then I could put a chest on it for now, couldn't I? And this will work. essentially. Let's glue it. That is a contraption. And it's going the wrong fucking way. Cool though, isn't it? Right. Pick that up. Put it on this side. Glue it on. Right click. I think I might put it on that one actually. On the outer circle. Oops. Break that. That's looking pretty good to me. It works. And now we have a little tree farm. So all we have to do now is put down some saplings. And then we can extend that in the future. Fir will be good because it'll be super fucking big. So, let's have a look. See, that should cut there. Like that. And then we probably got more, didn't we? Do my eyes just... 38. Look at that. Just a little tree farm. Nothing special. But it gets the job done, doesn't it? You can go there. Let's cover over this hole. And then we can put another one down there, I think. Probably do these corners as well. Maybe. We'll see. You don't like that lava hole? Why not? What's wrong with it? I think it's quite a nice hole. Okay, I'm gonna go to bed. Is anyone else a huge fan of Fanta Grape? I love Fanta Grape. Oh. Open plan, yeah. This open plan house. It's an indoor-outdoor sort of experience. Well, we just got to wait for this to grow now, but we have essentially done what we already ticked off. We then need to extract from the chest. And in order to do that, we need a portable interface. Which again is just an andesite machine. It's quick and simple. To make one of those, we should really automate that. But we don't have a deployer yet, so I will do the whole manual crafting thing. Serbian import Fanta Grape. Absolutely horrendous. What? That sounds insane. So we need to make an andesite machine or several. Which is surrounding casing with alloy, cogwheel, log. Well, we've got 5 already. That's good. Alloy, cogwheel. Don't see any alloy, do you? We've got the algal blend. What about in here? Andesite alloy. There's our saw. A little bit more cured rubber, but not much. It's grape Fanta. Well, it says on the tin, look. It says Fanta right, in big letters, and then suffix to that underneath in smaller font, it then says grape, which unless you read down to up, I'd think that it's Fanta grape. I'm going to combine these two iron picks like so. And then we're going to have to craft a bunch of these kinetic mechanisms. So we need a bunch of cogwheels. Very simple that. It's just this and this. We got 8 already, but let's fucking make more. Fuck it. That's the kind of mood we're in today. It's the fuck it mood. And then we've got to go get a lot of logs. We've got a lot of logs. Fantastic. And now we can just make our kinetic mechanisms. We can make 9. Fantastic. Now we have 14. I think we could probably make more of the andesite alloy if we just had more andesite. We must have some somewhere. Ah. In here. From our excursion. 10. Pretty pithy. Pretty pithy. This is a solo Trottimus Maximus stream, yes. You unfortunately just get me for today. I think you do it like that. Yeah. Got 12 more. Lovely. Which means we can make more of these bad boys. 7 more, in fact. And then we surround that with this. God, I'm on fire. Christ. Fucking hell, I'm good at this game. How do we transform this again? Do we just right-click it? I think we have to craft it. Actually, no, we put it in a stone cutter, don't we? Something like that? Yeah, stone cutter. Where do we put that? Do we put that in our open plan house? I don't see it in our open plan indoor-outdoor house. So it must be somewhere else. I don't see the stone cutter at all. Also, I'm hungry as hell. You guys are looking pretty tasty looking. Yes. Got another chick. Where's the stone cutter? Gone. Oh, it's right in my fucking inventory, isn't it? Sorry for my language. Okay. So we want a portable storage interface. Excellent. And then we'll keep that for another build. So very simply put, what we're going to do is output from that to a saw. In fact, that's what we're going to do. We're going to make a saw out of this. How do we make a saw again? Mechanical saw. We press a saw blade onto it with a deployer. Very well. Yes, we're going to need conveyors. I'm going to stop this in a second. It's quite hard to do when you can't see it. Okay, so when it's like this, I think is best. So we'll put a storage interface. Oh, I've already got 42. Did you see that? I'll never show it to you again. There we go. All right, so that will output that. Look, 42. I showed it to you again. that will extend by a block, and then we'll have another block, and then this will be the portable storage interface right here. So these two are going to kiss. Oh my god. I'm blushing. And then we're going to put a chest on the end here. Actually, no, just a funnel. A funnel will be fine. And actually a chest. The worry is, right, we're going to output saplings and sticks as well. And we don't have a way of filtering out those right now. So it's just logs coming out. Should we watch this bad boy in action? That's the wrong block, isn't it? Silly me. Check this. Oh, I didn't fucking attach it, did I? It's hyper embarrassing. Check it out, though. Yeah. Boom. Whole fucking tree. Gone. And while it's like that, let's glue this together. And then send it back. Oh, they kissed! Naughty! Excellent. Right, so we just need a funnel. How would I... Is there a manual way that isn't too overly complicated to just get the wood out of this and not everything else? Well, while we think about that, let's set up the next bit, which is going to be very simple. It's just this. So we need 2 conveyor belts. Mechanical belts, apologies. Another one there. Look. Oh. Only filters. So how much is a brass funnel? Are we even remotely close? We need to make a brass machine, which is that. Okay. So we can't really automate from one to other properly, but we'll make do. Let's make some funnels, unless I have funnels already. I don't think I do, though, because making anything in this is quite expensive. Sophisticated barrel. Oh. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, ooh. Just put a redstone in the middle. I could do that. There's a 1x1 version of that barrel. What do you mean? Isn't this barrel 1x1? Do I have any redstone? Not sure I do. Got cinnabar. That's not useful, is it? I don't have any bloody redstone, everybody. 'Tis a tragic day. Is there any in here? Nay. I will go to bed. Demoralized. Okay, but that is an option, though. I could get some redstone, make a barrel, and then filter it. Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. Ooh! Cunty behavior. Very shitty of them. How could they? Where the fuck are the chests? There they are. God, that's shitty. I should probably move this indoors. This might be a seize the opportunity kind of situation, you know? Whilst everything's on the fucking floor, I'll put the chests inside. It is tempting to put on the game rule to remove griefing. Let's just dump everything for now. And then we'll take back out what we need. Millstone, I can grind the cinnabar into what? What can I grind the cinnabar into? Redstone. Oh, shit. Cool. That would be quicker still than going into the mines. Fantastic. I might do just that. Let's get these remaining chests. Ace. Look at this fucking girt big hole. Christ. What a mess. Can't be having this. Mate. I still managed to have it hit me. My God. Yum, 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 yum. Let's get some watermelon. Yum, yum, yum. What is that? What the heck is that? What are you? You're a terror cube. I'm gonna look after you forever. We're gonna be best friends. Let's grind down that cinnabar with a middle stone. Super easy to make that. Great. Okay. You know what? It's all coming up. It's all going indoors. I eventually want to not have these chests, but for now this is fine. I think. Alright. We're almost entirely indoors now. Fantastic. There's already a crafting table in here. Fine. I'll have an outdoor one. Just for convenience. Okay, so a millstone. I can make that. Andesite, stone, cog. Andesite, cobble, and then little coggies. Where are you, coggies? I made a bunch, didn't I? Oh, there's some stone right there. Nice. I swear I made a shit ton of cookies. Am I blind? Are they destroyed? Am I losing my mind? Probably. Did they get destroyed? That would be poopy. don't know where I put them. Well, either way, it's just shafts and... Could give the seeds to the chickens, couldn't I? Could then take wheat seeds. If they do. And then... Nice. Where are the coggies that I made? That's crazy. I swear I had loads. Well. Oh, maybe I made all the kinetic mechanisms out of it. Alright, got a millstone. And then we can just put it right here. And then we'll get our cinnabar. And allegedly this makes redstone. Let's see. Redstone dust. Interesting. I assume I need 9 of those to make 1 redstone. Oh wait, no, it's just regular redstone dust. Nice. This is cabin. Create above and beyond. In newer. Well, cinnabar's bloody great. Turns out. Get a shit ton of redstone with it. Super duper. Awesome. All right. Let's make some redstone torches. And then what we can do, make some plankies. Is it just this, I think? Oh, I need more. These. Top and bottom. Yeah. Sophisticated storage. Cool. I'll make 2. And so I can keep upgrading it, but we need to put filters and stuff into them, don't we? So that it only accepts a certain thing. Now, if I were to put a barrel just there, does it put everything in that barrel? Cool. So I have to put that in there and then do slot memory. Like that. Right. Oh, is that going in? No. Okay, so that's not connecting to that. So the way to fix that would be to have a chute, I think. Which I have, I think. Cauldron. Do have a chute. I've seen it. Don't tell me that got destroyed as well. So we just do a chute underneath. So first of all, we'll put this in. Set it up like we did. Slot memory, boom. That should work. So that will accept a bunch of stuff. 16 fur log. It's just taking everything. I think I need to fill this with this. There. There we go. It's not ideal, but it will do. And what I could do is make more storage interfaces like this and have them just go to lava. Alright, so now this is lower, which is fine. I should go to bed. Huge thanks to the following people. Simply Dave, who says the following with 51 months subbed on Prime. Thank you. You ever sneeze into the palm of your hand and be reminded of that scene from Evangelion when you look at it? Now, A, that's fucked. B, I don't remember that scene from Evangelion or Jellion. But thanks, Simply Dave. Brief Breadfruit, 79 months, thank you. Hello, Trotty, much love as always. Hope you're having a great week. Well, it wasn't great because I was ill, but it's far better now, thank you. Alright, this works, so let's do the next step then, which is fucking offloading my inventory, holy shit. Get a voiding upgrade, yes. You certainly can. Oh my god. My indoor-outdoor house is not safe. Jesus. Oh, that's probably why. And that's probably why as well. Fuck you. Where's that skeleton? Fuck. Where's this? Oh, there you are. Son of a bitch. I might have to seal that in a little better, maybe. Maybe get some actual windows. For now, though, let's just block them in with dirt. That'll look nice. Lovely. Love to see it. That'll do. And then let's keep offloading. Oh, shit. Don't need all of this. We'll need that. We'll need to cure some more rubber. Make another belt. So, dump all this shit. Keep dumping the wrong shit. So, in order to make this, I need to blast some rubber. And that's flowers and water. Right. Flowers, no. Bones, though. I'll need my bucket. Oh, where that bucket's gone. I lost... Oh, there it is. Is there anything I'm particularly aiming to achieve? Well, I'm just going through the quest log. And it really does come into its own a little bit further in. But right now, we're just getting the bare basics done, which is a little grindy, will admit. However, this is where I thrive, in the grind, deep, you know? Just doing my toil, my Minecraft toil, working hard. That didn't give me any flowers. Like 2 flowers. Okay, there we go, there we go. Give me some flowers. The rest of this I'll use for wheat for the chickens. Wheat seeds. Oh yeah. Look at this toil. This hard graft, you know? Look at me go. Alright, and then we just throw those in there. Here. Makes rubber. Rubber. Run out. Water. Is it?
Ed Tandy Can Talk 2 super chatted $5. Chris Trott, deep grounder that is going to be a great book.
Now they pronounced grinder wrong, but thank you very much for that. And yes, I'm already working on that. Got a ghostwriter on it. And it's going to be a scratch and sniff book, which is cool. So look forward to that. Thanks for the Donny. Feeds our little mouths, that Donny. Poor little Alex Smith and Ross Hornby. They get another spoonful today, thank you. Let's get some more flowers, shall we? I don't want to be making rubber all the bloody time. Probably a way to automate this as well. How would we get flowers automated, I wonder, without making a skeleton mob farm? Must be a way, right? Mob farms suck. A necessary evil, but they suck nonetheless. A ghost gooner book, yeah. Only the best. Yeah! Kill golems. Oh, I could make the iron farm thing, yeah. And they drop roses. Moss farm. You guys are so smart. And dummy thick. Just gonna smelt these for now. Ross is away. Smith, I'm not sure what Smith is doing. I haven't heard from him. About me doing Minecraft today. So, who knows? Probably gallivanting, I imagine. Let's cook up these. Probably goon maxing, yes, likely. Look how optimized we are. Fuck yes. And then how much cured rubber to make a belt? 6 to make 3. Okay. Almost got 6. There's 6. Quite expensive, these old belties, aren't they? Can't tap trees, I don't think. Is there a different way to get rubber? You can compact resin. And you can use an arboreal extractor. Shit me, man. That's just an ad as a... Oh. So I could make an arboreal extractor. It is like tapping trees.
Jin_uck22 super chatted $66.17. Did some more BJ have a 50?
Holy shit, Jin. UK 22, £66.17. You did some more blowjobs and had a 50. That's good pricing. I'm glad you're able to type. And you don't have to do voice to text. Because you probably have lockjaw now. Oh, blackjack. My bad. Right. Arboreal extractor. Right, so we'll take that andesite machine we've already got somewhere. There. Get ourselves another bucket. Like so. And then we have a deployer somewhere because we've done it before. Maybe we don't have a deployer yet. Because we need to make... Oh no, I must have made this. I must have... I can right click. Oh, I can just right click. So I put this down and just right click a bucket on it, right? Fantastic, thank you. So how do I use this? Are they just nearby trees? I've not used an arboreal extractor before. I'll go to bed and think about it. Thank you again, Jin, for that insane donation. That's crazy. So you've just been winning on blackjack. And then also thank you to Callum Nichols for 31 months. Hi, Hat Films. If Hat Films, sorry, were trapped in a burning building and only had time to save one of them, I probably wouldn't bother. Right, I thought that was gonna be a hypothetical, but no, you answered it yourself. I see. Have I had any bread today? I haven't, bready loaf. I can't ponder a thermal series thing. That's different mod, you see. So, how about I just go over here, put it down and see what happens. Next to other trees. Oh, Jesus Christ. Get fucked. Does it need... Oh! Oh! Very tempted to remove mob griefing. Me dying, fine. But destroying my shit? It's getting tiresome. Did it blow up my arboreal extractor? No. Surely not. It fucking did. Game. Rule. Wait. I need to open this to LAN to turn on cheats. Game rule. Do mob. Wait. Is there a mob grief? Or is it just called mob griefing? False. My arboreal extractor. No. See, that's just reset me now, and I have to do more fucking thingies. I have to goon like crazy now. Just to get back to where I was. I need to go get some more andesite as well. I can regoon this. Okay. So, andesite machine, which requires these, which is logs, andesite alloy. Thankfully, I have this tree farm now. Which is all in here. Look at this. Love it. If you goon, they will come. True. Get some andesite, eh? Any andesite? Oh, good God. I don't remember this at all. That's all stone. Oh, that's not diamonds. Hmm. I'm lost. I'm completely lost. I moved about a little bit and now I'm lost entirely. There we are. God, almost died. Okay. Just a little bit more andesite. What else did we need? I think it's mostly andesite. Don't think it's going to be at this level. As much. This seems silly, doesn't it? I can't believe I did this. Does cabin have the tool where you can craft andesite from 2 other stone types? I do believe so, yes. You can eventually automate andesite by drilling bedrock, I think. Over and over again. Something like that. Or you... I can't remember how it works. It's in the tutorial, though. Oh, I'm glad Ross and Smith did some good streams. Glad they kept you entertained. You just have to deal with me and my monotonous voice. Goon maxing on Minecraft. Any updates on Night Terror? I've seen 2 episodes. Not fully finished VFX, but Craig has uploaded 2 to the back end for us to have a look at. So, progress. I believe there's 3 episodes total, so... looking pretty funny. I hope you like the line, "You're in a room," because you're going to hear that quite a bit in this series. Collecting up andesite. Andesite maxing. This is peak content right now. Thank you to Tractor Lover, 58 months, saying, if you had to pick between expelling all the farts or burps your body will ever produce in your lifetime, consecutively, you will not be harmed by this. Which would you choose? I think I'd get rid of... yeah, all the farts all at once. As funny as they are, they're more devastating when they're unprompted. Uninvited farts. And does that also cut out any potential diarrhea follow-throughs from farting as well? Then I'll do it all at once, thanks. Burping, nowhere near as lethal. It's shart compatible, good. Then, in which case, yeah. Absolutely. I would still be able to shit myself. That's fine. I know that that wouldn't be from me egging on a fart, you know? Seeing how far I can take it. That would be on me, you know? But if I just had diarrhea from bad food or whatever, fair enough. Okay. Algal bricks. Let's smelt up some more as well, because we're going to need loads. Absolutely loads. Running out of coal. And then we can make a bunch of brickies. Alloys. That's the one. So we do this, and then we do that. Right. And then we get a load of these. Lovely. And then we can make all of these. 10 of them, in fact. This is just to get back to having this again. Fuck me. However, we will have lots more alloy, which we'll need in the future. Ace. Imagine how long you have to burp for to get all of your lifetime burps out. It would be an insane experience. Can you picture that? Jesus Christ. It happened! I deserve this! I deserve the pain. Fair enough, you know? Fair enough. But I won't fill it in. I like the risk-reward situation. It's wild. Why is that upper block? It's crazy. Put a square next to the square of lava. Where's the fun in that? Okay. We are back to where we were 10 minutes ago. We have this arboreal extractor. Do I just replace, like, a middle block like this? Extracts fluids from adjacent trees. Use fertilizer to boost production. Put down the axe. Oh. Very well. Well, let's put this log back in. Adjacent. So, how adjacent? Oh! Like that. That is working, I think. It's making resin. Cool. And then with resin, we can... We can make rubber. And how do we make that from resin? We compact it. Yeah, good to see you, mate. What? How? You're just so fucking nimble. That went really badly. All right. So I'm getting 75 millibuckets. To mix one, I need 250 to make one. Ouchies. Well, we're just going to leave that there. That could be an alternative way of doing that. Don't think you can make rubber out of vines in this. No. The only way to do it is either with flowers and water or squishing down resin. How much does fertilizer boost it? So how do I get fertilizer? Tree fertilizer? Just a bunch of fucking small flowers and bone meal. That's almost halfway to getting one rubber. The thermal one, yeah, probably. What have you got in your hand? What was that? I'm gonna die. Bulk blasting is my favorite pastime. Yeah, me too. Anyway, let's get back to where we were. We've got 4 of these. We need to filter out of this. If you recall, this is where we were. Jesus. So we got to do this. Oh, rotate that. Nice. And then we go. Let's go up to here. And then we can put the saw right there. Yeah, that should be fine. So that goes like that. And then we got another conveyor right there. And the saw will go in the middle. So we're going to need more of these. Which we need lots of coggies. Which is fine, because we can afford it. Now we need loads of logs. Which we can also afford. Look at that. 29. I'm gonna make some bread. Bugger it. Could I surround it on more sides? What, with more trees? Maybe. That could be a potential. Three andesite machines. Look at that. Then we just need to make the saw blade. Oh yeah, lead. That old chestnut. got lead. Thank God. We got 33 nuggies. Which is great. Way more, in fact. Okay, cool. We're in a good spot. We need a squisher. Which is right there. Need 4 squishes. Like this. Get them squishy. While we're doing that, we'll make our bread. Boom. And then we can make our saw blade. Boom. Alright, look at this progress. We have another saw. Wait. That's correct, right? Yeah. Cool. So, what we need to do is connect all this up now to this. So this goes to there. We could probably make use of this. Rotational force. There. Nice. Comes out the other end, so we just need to hook these two up. Maybe speed it up. This may not be quick enough. Almost certainly not quick enough, in fact. How do we make a gearbox? Might have one already. If I was offered $1 billion, but you had to peel/eat an orange, would you take it? Also, if you don't want to peel the orange or eat the orange, someone will do it for you. Oof, that's tough, isn't it? So in order to get $1 billion, I have to peel an orange. God, what do I do in that scenario? Obviously, I'd get someone else to do the peeling. But even then, that's tough, isn't it? Alright. You're going to have to let me stew on that one, I don't know. Sorry. It's the wrong way. Cool. So, what we need to do is have 2 of them. Then that goes in the correct direction. And then we're going to need 3 more gearboxes. This is so slow. Fucking hell. Get as many cogs as we can. We're going to have to go crazy again, I think. Speed it up a lottle. Not a little. A lottle. Okay. So, lots of these. And then we will make some things. So, first of all, small coggies. And then that with a plank makes big coggies. Yeah. And then we can upgrade that many times. Seems good to me. This will not be VODed. This is purely for what you're seeing right now in real time. And it's getting deleted as we go, so you'll actually have no memory of this ever existing afterwards, which is exciting, isn't it? Right, so cog. I think I need to surround a cog. You know what? I don't need to keep going back. Let's build another crafting table. Right here. Okay. And then more shafties. I think we're going to need more than this, but for now, yeah. Okay, cool. So this will be a vertical gearbox here, like that. Yep. And we'll need to go gearbox here. Actually, just need a gearbox in the middle, and then one there. Yeah. Okay, cool. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. You made me hit my weight. Bastard. Let's replant. Let's go to bed. Can I tell you a tidbit about the Days of Hat Ventures oranges? I've been a consistent fan for over 10 years. I'd love to hear about the lore from your perspective. Well, one assumes you mean origins. That was the big, ambitious project that I had way back in day, where I thought we could make a full cinematic series that's fully scripted and everything. We wrote all the scripts for like the first season, and then I started building all the sets for it. We created all the lore of Hat Films, as in Trottimus, DJ Max, and Al Smithy. How Al Smithy came to be green. The origins of Trottimus and Ross. I just want to hear about the oranges, right? Yeah, well, we were super into oranges back in the day. That's kind of where it starts and ends. But yeah, I was kind of starting to tease it because we were doing lots of cinematic stuff in our Let's Play series. I just enjoyed editing that stuff in. And we started doing like music videos and whatnot, and I thought, let's take it to the next level. Let's make a whole series. It just never got off the ground because it was so ambitious. And we were just trying to keep up our daily content on top of that. We didn't have anyone else, it was just us three editing. And it just wasn't feasible, really. We did the whole auditions thing where we had voice auditions. And the infamous mid-range high from Markiplier was auditioned before he got big. And then that was kind of it. Helped me bring it into fruition sometime. Yeah, I mean, now it would be heavily dated. Looking back at the scripts, it would not make any fucking sense, I'm sure. But we each did our own backstories, basically, and scripted them. So, got Smith to make his own backstory for how Al Smithy came to be. And then me and Ross did our own as well. My one was fucking crazy. And my one had the characters that Markiplier would have been in them, which were two crystals that spoke to each other. Well, it just makes no sense, but in my mind at the time, it was crazy. Crazy cool. Got all the scripts somewhere. Markiplier's not playing me, he played some crystals that I meet. Obviously I'm playing me. Silly bugger. I thought that the oranges of Hat Films had to do with grapefruiting your man, but you didn't have any grapefruits available, so you used oranges instead. Maybe it was just a dream I had. Yeah, either that or Tumblr that you read. Tumblr was wild back then. Right, let's speed this up a little bit. Nice. Speed maxing. Put the casing on here. So that we can then do this. Look at this. This is how you speed max, everybody. That's a little quicker. And then we'll see if that's enough. Where's all the alloy that I had? There we are. How many roundabouts were painted on the way to the office, Trott? This is crazy. And I'd hate to break the illusion for you, but I'm not in the office at all. In fact, this background isn't even real. I'm at home. That's the kind of technology we have access to nowadays. Isn't that crazy? Shafts. Shaft, and then a gearbox to go up to that, and then another gearbox. So 2 more gearboxes, and then we're golden. We may not be golden because it may not be quick enough, but we'll see. Right. Andesite casing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 gearboxes. Not enough inventory space. Let's put a vertical gearbox in at the bottom. Fuck, I love this game. It's probably so fucking boring for you all, and I can only apologize, but I can't get enough. Okay, so that isn't quick enough. Or that is rotating. There we go. That is working. Fantastic. It's the second monster stream for sure, yeah. Good. Don't you dare put me on your primary. So I need a shaft. Here. And then another gearbox. 2 gearboxes. You know what? I'm gonna do it this way. Not do that. I'm gonna do this. This looks insane, and that's because it is. This is a private world all of my own, yes. It's a single player world, in fact. Look at that. This technically works. Really slowly, but it works. And that's all that matters. Now we just need a funnel, which I believe we can just stone cut. Machine. Where did I keep putting that stone cutter? Is it in here? God, where have I put it now? Did it blow up? It might have blown up. Am I going insane? I had one, right? I had a stone cutter. I swear I did. Oh, I'm losing my mind. Check my backpack. No, it's not in there this time. Ultra Sag. Okay. Oop. Stone. Carter. 3 stone and an ingot. So, to make some charcoal. At what point in your life would you say the transformation to Chad Trott happened? I blasted out of the womb. Chad Maxing. And you could probably tell. Stonecutter was outside, wasn't it? Okay, you enjoyed the second Mario movie. I have not seen the first one, and I've heard that one's good. Thank you to Coop Hug Scott for 38 months saying, "Hey Trott, a train is going 5 miles per hour west and another is going 3 miles an hour east. What's the volume of an egg? GCSE tests are harder than we remember." Or they're all just created by AI. Even the questions. I like what certain countries are doing. Can't remember which one it was that I read. They've literally just taken out all screens and just gone back to books and notepads and textbooks, and they've just stopped allowing any sort of technology in the classroom. Just like, yep, you know what? If we want anyone to actually learn anything, that might be the only solution. Sounds a little extreme, but at the same time, God, we all know how just all-consuming our devices are. They're not good for us. Especially a impressionable young person that has to fit the social standard and circles that they're in, get on the apps and shit. But just try and avoid that where possible, you know? In my opinion. It's harder for sure, but you will have a less functional brain if you offload all of it to ChatGPT. You just don't do any thinking for yourself, and that's important. That you have some critical thinking skills so that you can sift through life, understanding what is real and what isn't, what's fact and what's fiction. Form your own opinions about things and not be told or fed any, you know? It's important to keep that skill up. It's a muscle. It must be worked out, and it will deteriorate if you offload it. I think that's just a fact. The less you use something, the weaker it gets. Don't get ChatGPT to summarize what I just said. ChatGPT. Can you imagine? Fully trained on just our videos. That's the data that it's got. Is just everything we've ever fucking said in our thousands of videos is the database. What the fuck would it sound like? And what data would it even have? Lots of gooning, yeah, it'd be crazy. Even though gooning's a very modern term for what it means. We've only really added it to our most recent lexicon of words. I tell you what though, controversially, or not so much, to be fair, I've been playing around with local LLMs on my MacBook. So you can download a version of what is essentially ChatGPT and run it entirely offline on your lappy toppy, which is cool. So it's kind of like a really, really slow and not as sophisticated version of what is available. However, it does have some upsides, which is like, look at this code, what's wrong with it? And then it hallucinates some shit, and then you have to like say, no, I meant this bit. And you're like, oh, you're absolutely right. Yeah, let me just have a look at that. And then they delete some stuff, and then after about 3 or 4 hours, you get something out of it. But apparently, Macs are very good, like the Apple Silicon is very good for running a local version of it. So I've been playing around, and it seems pretty good. Like, as long as you don't push it to do too much thinking. We don't want that, do we? Strip logs? Yes. Boom. Look at this. Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, ethically questionable, still a grey area, because ultimately the entire data set is scraped from the internet, much like all the other models, but it's not being processed on a data center that is not good for the environment. I guess that's the upside. And privacy is an important thing as well, so you're not offloading sensitive information to these big corporations. That's the other thing. Having AI parent your child for you. Yeah, absolutely. It's way too much effort. Why would I ever do it myself? So how do I make planks from fir logs? I just chop strip fir wood. Right. Okay. So I can just keep this train going. Okay. Easy peasy. I need another mechanical saw, which means squishing 4 more iron. And then we're fucking getting there. Sorry for swearing. Really sorry about that, actually. Sorry. Saw blade. Got my lead. Hell yeah. And some nuggies. Look at that. I didn't offload my memory of that recipe. That was all me and the neurons in this brain. That's the human capability, right? Right there. Is I know a Minecraft recipe for a mod in a game. And no one can take that away from me. Boom. The point of doing all this is I will have a hands-off automated system where I have infinite logs being made into infinite planks. The point of all this is to have fun making factories. And if you don't like that, well, I think this is the wrong pack. You're watching the wrong stream. So sorry. Let's get rid of that, and let's put another belt on here. Let's make use of what we got. So that can go in there as a little buffer, and then we just need 3 gearboxes once again. So we're going to need to make more coggies. 3 of them, in fact. 1, 2, 3. I already had. Fuck. Alright, never mind. That is rolling. Oh, yeah. So the reason I did the gearbox thingy, if you don't play Create at all, is look at the rotation of that. So the conveyor's going in that way. The saw has to go the opposite direction in order to cut the blade. So you have to invert the rotation for just this central block and then back to normal for the conveyor again. So the reason I have that is the gearboxes invert the rotation. So by putting 3 in a row, you've got one here, which goes to this one, which rotates it, and then connect another gearbox, rotates it back. So that's the simplest way of doing a saw setup, is 3 gearboxes like that. Isn't that funny? And then from here, we just want another final chest on the end. Oh god. I think we want to cut it again though, don't we? Because we want to make planks. And then from there, I did make 2 different ways side by side. So the reason I did this one is because I was getting the rotational force from underneath. I could have brought it up earlier, but I needed to power... Wait. I didn't need to do that at all. Whatever, I've really overcomplicated this one. In fact, I could make this better. Because I'm getting rotational force right here. Fuck me. I am dumb, thank you. Thanks for the advice. I could have just done that. And I've saved myself a belt, which are way more expensive than these gearboxes. Following out the logs instead of adding 2 saws. I don't know if I'll need the strip logs for anything else, so I've kind of created a little buffer there. That's why I did that. So let's output this and see what happens. Planks, just like we wanted. Now we definitely want to buffer planks because you always need planks. So let's use these to make some chests. At least a chest will be fine. Maybe a double. We're going to want a lot of planks. So we'll put... Oh, I'll tell you what we'll do. Oh my god, this is crazy. Never mind, that doesn't work. Okay, so... We'll put this here temporarily. Put a chest. Like that. And then we'll probably extend this out again like we did just there. And we'll go to bed. There's camels about. Llamas, in fact. Not camels. All the same, innit? It's all the same. Are you going to use the planks to make a flammable, very flammable church? Oh, I wouldn't take that away from Ross. That's his domain. This is very slow though, isn't it? Ow. So we need 1 more andesite machine, which means 3 more of these. Means 3 andesite alloys, 3 cogs, 3 logs. Oof, we have no logs left because they've all gone and been stripped. That's funny. I'll go get some over here. X. Also, how's our resin looking? I can get 3 rubber from that. Jesus. I'm going to leave that just like that. What do you think? Oh god. Oops. Okay. So we make the mechanisms. And then we go to here. And then we make
an andesite machine. Then we make our final. Oh, we can tick off some stuff. We did that. We've done this. We're a plank cutter now. See, the whole point of this is we're automating all of these steps. We're going to automate all of these steps to get ourselves automating these kinetic mechanisms that will automate these. Fuck yeah. This is not the mod pack Dungeon Heroes with crowd control. It's a lie. Oh yeah, tunnels, yeah. Makes sense. So let's make our final saw for this little thingy over here. Ooh, just enough iron to do this. Although we do have this little iron farm over here, which I keep forgetting I have. Let's get one more lead and make ourselves a saw blade. Boom. Wonder when this is going to get too stressed out. Okay. So let's break that. Don't need that anymore. Get rid of you. Let's put a shaft down where we want it. This is going to be a long line. I could turn right out of this chest and have it come back on itself, but fuck it. I like a long line. Yeah, let's do it like that. That looks good to me. And we've got just enough belts to do this, I think. Take that. And that was correct. There we are, and then three more gearboxes, which means 12 of these. Is it I'm falling asleep? Wake up! We've got Minecraft to look at. Ace. Alright, and then that should be it. We'll need to make another andesite machine for the funnels. However, we've made planks. Fantastic. I would like more kinetic mechanisms. Which is these. I'm missing coggies. That's fine. We can make coggies. How many can we make? One. Oh, is it the saw that's the problem? Are you going to break? Don't have any logs, that's why. Tell you what we'll do. Get rid of this for a second. And we'll bone meal our trees. Wait. I just realised there's no fucking saplings on the floor. How long has that been a problem? Where did they all go? Oh, we don't have a deployer, do we? Of course. I feel silly now.
20 minutes or so. Fuck. God damn it. Or don't I feel like a silly tosspot? I think this will be fine. Let's bone meal these bad boys. Fuck yeah. I'll be taking this, thank you kindly. What am I missing now? Nice. We have just enough. I don't know what I ran out of, but whatever. Andesite machine. And then we stone cut this bad boy into some funnels. In my infinite Minecraft wisdom, settle a Minecraft debate. I've been having a please. If you're flattening out an area of hill, would you go in from the front like a tunnel bore or go from the top? I would go from the top. Reason being, you can kind of just choose a point where you want that level to be done. If you're like, actually, this is flat enough and big enough. If you go from the top. And also working downwards means you don't have to keep building scaffold and stuff. Although you could do it in a certain way where you don't need to, I guess. We are 4 more funnels. Oops. Very easy to place. Here we go. So, these are getting converted into planks. We can divert the planks out if we want to. We're making doors. So this is an issue, isn't it? It's making random shit because we need to specify a recipe. Did I make any of the thing I wanted? No. So what we need to do is make the thing we want, aka planks, and then put it on the little filter slab right there. And now that will consistently make what we want. There we go. Wonderful. We've automated trees and planks, other than we don't have deployers yet, but shh. Maybe I should put the deployer on. Whoops. The tree farm, and then it is fully automated at that point. I think that would be a good thing to do. It would also mean making 8 more of these fuckers, of which we don't have enough alloy. Alloy? I think we can get quite a lot, though. 10 to 4 already, would you believe it? I'm not even taking a break yet. Might have to in a minute just to check everything's all right downstairs and not on fire. What was I doing? Ah, yes. Let's put in these. 6, 6. Cool. Five, 5, and 5. Hell yeah. I'll probably stream until 5. I'll do our usual stream slot. Clap, clap. Thank you to Hatch Gunner for 60 months. That's fucking great of you. Thank you. Shit, yes. Thanks for subscribing. I'll go get some crisps. It is a green screen, yes. I'm not actually in the office. I'm in prison. There we go. Andesite alloy. Ran our cogs. Of course we did. That's so us. Okay. One more machine is able to be built. A new hand touches the andesite machine. The fuck was I making this for? I've forgotten. I think we were just getting prepped. Okay, so... Boom. We've completed this. Oh yeah, we were going to make a deployer. We were going to make a deployer. That's right. We've got the gold for it, I think, to make the hand. A new hand touches the beacon. The gold is somewhere in here. We need 4. Fuck you. Got 2. Let's have a look. Brass hand. Yeah, we need 4. So I need to get some more gold from down mine. That's fine. I can do that. Might break up the factory building a little bit anyway. Let's dump as much as we can. Maybe I'll use this. Maybe I'll use this chest for all the create stuff. Shoots. Yeah, this will be my little create chest. Just for little old me. Any other create things? Did you know you could do that? You probably did. This is all create apparently. But I don't want it in that chest. I don't want it. Cool. I think we're good to go down mine. Get ourselves 2. I don't have a pick. Did my pick break? Shit. I think our pick broke. Worrisome. We can temporarily do this. And then... Remember this bad boy? This is making cobble. That cobble is getting milled. That mill is getting gravelled. It's turning cobble into gravel. That gravel's getting washed. And what we get out of it is a fuck ton of iron nuggets. And zinc. So that's an iron farm of sorts. That's what we made last time. This is our cabin world, yes. So I can make a pick with this, then go down mine. Lovely. What is the best Y level for gold? Quite far down, isn't it? I do love this contraption. It's always fun. Anyway, down mine we go. Oh, let's get some food as well. And let's double check. My wife is okay. And son. Ding dong. What version of Minecraft are we on? I need to go and water the baby. Yes. How did you know? It's just a regular thing that people do with their kids. They water them. Keep them topped up, nice and moist. Got some bread for mine. Did anyone say a good Y level? Most -16 or below -48. Thank you. Terror the Wizard. My 3-year-old watches hat films with me. So sorry. Are they watching right now? Yes. In which case I will never say fuck. Alright. Gonna find some gold on this level. You see the levels on JEI2. Yes, true. Gold. Or Gen. Yeah, looks like -16 is peak. So we're in a good spot. Good afternoon, chat. Hope you're vibing. Fuck you, Trott. Thank you. Thanks very much. Very kind. Everyone's always so nice to me. It's a great thing about streaming. I can't remember. I think we're on 1.20.1. Oh, a big fucking cavern. Big bloody cavern which connects to the thing I've already looked through, it seems. Alright. Now let's not lose our way. But I will follow this lava down. Ooh. Deep slate. Fucking sapphire. Gold! Fuck you, 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 fuck you. Fuck you. You can't parkour like me. God. Jesus Christ, someone clip that. Send that to the Game Lords. You probably didn't see everything I did just then because it was so blazing fast. But my God. You just witnessed history. Gold. You are doomed to forget this entire stream, yes. I will be wiping everyone's memories. This is a one and done. Living in the present sort of scenario. Fuck. Let's get these two to fight each other. That'd be nice. Yeah. There we go. Who's gonna win? Place your bets. Skelly or Skellington? Which one? Skelly's dead. Skellington wins. What was the question? Just a hitch? I feel like Smith would enjoy the factory element. Yeah, he fucking loved Satisfactory. I think he played that offline quite a bit. Got to like the drones and the automated like vehicle bit, which I've never got to with Satisfactory because I hate to admit it, but I don't think Satisfactory is that satisfying. It's the first person perspective. I prefer Factorio, and I really heavily played that one. More gold, yay! I don't think cabin would work for the three of us. I mean, look how monotonous and grindy this is. I don't think this is those guys' cups of tea. This is just my cup of tea. I keep trying to enforce this sort of factory automation grind fest onto them, and it never lasts, so I wouldn't want to succumb them to that again. I know where I stand with it. I know where they stand with it. We have differing Minecraft enjoyment. I've played Dyson Sphere. That's also very, very good. Very, very good. It's got a great progressive element to it. The goal is, however, speaking of automation, is we're doing a Hat Corp series next. That's the plan. It's a loosey-goosey create series. I'm going to use Chosen Architects Chosen Pack, because that seems a simple but good pack that has some magic in it as well, so Smith would enjoy that. And it's focused, not so crazy kitchen sink. And the idea of it is we're going to have a Hat Corp building that's already built, and it's going to give us contracts, and we have to basically fulfill those contracts and automate the production of those items. Kind of like, it's almost identical to Jaffa Factory, but with the Hat Corp spin on it. The funny thing would be that it's probably all horrible stuff that we've been contracted to do for illegal, nefarious reasons, and we had no idea because we're oblivious. But a lot of it's going to military or some shit. Will Hat Films do more individual ventures on the channel / stream? Now, this has always been a thing, an ethos, if you will, of Hat Films, in that the best of Hat Films is always when all three of us are present, and anything other than that is a lesser thing. Not to say that it doesn't exist, of course, I'm doing it right now, but it's mostly for filler. I think the majority of people will watch us when we're all together, and that's kind of our thing. We experimented a little bit having our own Twitch channels in lockdown, and whilst that was fine, it's just a lot more work as well, weirdly, because I don't want it to ever be competitive between us. Like, oh, Trott's solo thing is doing better than Ross's solo thing or Smith's solo thing. Why is that getting more views than that? I don't think we need that extra psychological element of us three having our own individual stats and analytics and stuff to worry about, you know? Not that it would cause that much problem, but it might be one of those things that could cause a problem in the future and suck the fun out of it, like you say. So we try and do everything together as much as we can, and that's what's worked for us this whole time. But it doesn't mean that we can't do things like this now and again when not all three of us are available, and instead of doing nothing, we do something. And Ross, for example, yesterday was enjoying his Breakout Infinite, right? I think he was on his own yesterday. Yeah, we'll play each of our own games at the same time on one stream. What's the sitch with the Create series? Well, it's finished. We finished it. But we're moving on to a new pack soon, like I mentioned a bit ago, which is a Hat Corp revival of sorts. I'm glad you enjoy the Arena Breakout. It looks really, really good for those that like that sort of game. It seems like the peak of the extraction shooter format. And if you're good at it, which I'm not, I think that's part of the problem, is I'm just not good at sweaty shooters. I don't have the speed and the critical thinking and the perception of what's required in that game. Fuck you. To be any good at it, so it just gets frustrating for me when I'm just not good enough. I will play the games though when we do bashes and things because it is fun to try it, but it's not something I get into. Oh, I need 4 of these, don't I? I kind of like single-player PvE experiences because competition too sweaty for me. I like working together on things, and I like working on my own on things as well without the threat of someone else destroying it or doing it faster or whatever. I have made a hand for fingering. Now I need my andesite machine. And I will have my deployer. Here's my andesite machine. And here's my deployer. Brilliant. Now what we can do is have this fully automated. So let's stop that a second. And I think just put this right here. Is that too low? Is that too low? I can't remember. But we'll put fur on that. That is too low. Okay. So, what we'll do is what a contraption. That. Then put fur on that, and because it's a contraption, the chest will just work. You don't have to connect it with conveyors and things. We just need to super glue it all together. So that's all new, and then that needs to connect to that. There we go. Look at that. I'm a fool. I'm a dumbass, little dumb bitch fool. And do you know why? I made that way too wide. Right. Plan B. I'm gonna go there. And that looks weird, but it will place through the portable interface. What a tiny little machine. But we don't judge it, do we? We don't judge its size. It's what it does for us that counts. There we go. Right, it should be able to cut those now. Maybe not the inside ones, actually, but it's a tiny machine. That will do. And then we can... Why is this not accepting? So we've got all of these, and it's not going into this. Is it because this... Ow. Sticks in there. Sticks are in the chute. I can't wait to get filtered funnels. or a smart chute. Because then we can get rid of the excess that clogs it all up. Like the saplings are going to clog it up now. Either way, it's almost fully automated, this whole setup, which is cool. So what we can do, is this end bit done? No, not quite. Alright. Let's do this real quick. So... make a chest. Fuck it. Let's make 2. Put them on the end like this. Boom. Boom. Put a funnel on it. Put that away, didn't I? Then this will be our full automated wood contraption. Oh yeah. There you are. One day we'll complete that as well. But we'll have to wait until whenever I solo stream this again. 2 contraption mogging. Oh shit, I need more funnels. I need an entrance right here. Oh. Cool. Alright, and then funnel out of there. The final step is complete. We are fully automating trees into logs, into strip logs, into planks, into half slabs. Half slabs make no sense. It's just slabs. Fur slabs. Cool. And the point of all this, of course, is to automate kinetic mechanisms. So the next thing to do would be to... oh... yeah, so this is the bedrock thing. Gathering andesite manually takes time. Thankfully, bedrock can cause lava to form andesite infinitely. At this time, it is best to set up drills to break generated blocks between lava and water. Since bedrock is blocking the space beneath you, you'll have to find a way to collect the drops from the other sides. Interesting. So we'll need the andesite for that bit, and then before then we're going to need automate sand, building strainers. Ugh. Fuck you. Who wants a strainer? God. Sediment strainer. A sifter capable of straining out all sediments from water. Oh, so you put it in water and it will collect sand? Is that right? What does that mean? Apparently, yeah, you get it out of that. Interesting. And then you wash the sand into clay. And then you blend kelp into a blender, make the algae cooker, and then algae site mixer. Nice. And then we'll have that. And then that would be chapter 1 complete. It's quite the grind, isn't it? But that's the point of this. What I'm going to do is take a brief break. Go see how everyone's doing downstairs. And then I'll come back and then maybe we'll do one of the first steps, like either the kelp farm or the sifting. Let's see what that looks like. I'm going to do it. I don't want to die. Say that again. Say what again? What did I say? kelp. A 1,000 messages in Restream chat now. Wow. Look at us go. You guys typing so much? Craft some torches. Oof. What mod pack is this? It's called... I'll show you. Cabin. Create above and beyond in newer. So there was a pack called Create Above and Beyond, made by the original mod makers of Create. They made a mod pack. This is a fan-made, updated version for the newer version of Minecraft. Cabin. So, what's extras? Patreon. But yeah, really, I enjoy this. As monotonous and grindy as it is, it's my kind of shit. I would happily play this over and over again. I like figuring things out and making contraptions. But I'm going to take a brief break. I won't be too long. Just going to see how everyone's doing downstairs. And from there... Oh, look, you got chat. I forgot I put that there. We'll see how long I can go after that. Hopefully a bit longer than the last 40 minutes that I have. I just want to complete another thing. So, see you in a sec.
Yeah, you could definitely do all these things. Yeah. Oh, it's my go again.
Right, it's your go.
Sorry, I find this conversation far more interesting. Just get Tommy to cut in some more of our gameplay.
We should get him to do an entire hatchet that's been AI, put us in Unreal, make us go crazy.
All right, lads, brace yourselves for this one. I was watching this documentary about botflies.
Oh, botflies. Fascinating creatures, aren't they? I've heard they have medicinal properties.
Well, hold your horses, Alex. This documentary suggests there's something wild, extracting their larvae and turning them into a delicacy like botfly caviar.
Oh, caviar from megas? Are you mental? That's revolting. They're probably crawling with germs.
But think about it, Ross. Natural remedies. Ancient traditions. Botfly caviar could be the next big thing in wellness.
Yeah, imagine serving it up at fancy dinner pies. Oh, would you care for some botfly caviar with your champagne?
I'd rather eat a shoe with eggs. I'll stick to my germ-free snacks. Cheers.
This fucking sucks.
My I'm eating healthy diet is chicken, broccoli,
is.
and a bit of brown
There you
rice.
go.
And
right.
a Frey Bentos on the side.
Ah, yeah, of course. There you go.
Hello.
Frey Bentos pie.
There it is.
And a cheeky,
Fully made pie in a tin.
full of the tinned pie experience.
I can't help but think, I mean, they seem like a perfect projectile, don't they?
Wow, yeah. You
Should we create the ultimate cannon that fires Frey Bentos?
Yeah.
Like, I imagine just a bit like, you know, those tennis ball ones where they just have two belts.
Why don't we do it?
Where it's like,
Let's make it good. Do it, but we're firing it into an orphanage. So they're getting pies.
They're getting pies, but they're being
fired
delivered
over the walls
at speed.
with a catapult
Yeah,
that
yeah,
we've
yeah.
created.
Yeah.
If anyone complains about this even once, they haven't got a leg to stand on because we are doing
We'll
something
fire at the
charitable.
legs first.
You
yeah.
fire at the legs, of course.
They will have a leg to stand on. Anonymous tipped £2. This is your warning, chat. Not to eat during this message. I can't remember the context, but a while ago, Ross mentioned pooping in the shower and seemed to see it in a negative light. I'm here to let you know that because of my medication, sometimes it's easier for me to empty my bladder while squatting down in the shower. Because of the interconnectedness of the mechanisms involved, I sometimes mistakenly deploy a nugget or two while I'm down there.
Dope.
I scoop them up with my bare hands and open the shower curtain to toss them into the toilet.
Right.
If you're reading this, you could easily look at my payment information and expose who I am, or you could let me continue on in anonymity. I post in the Discord. I leave comments on the videos. I talk in the Twitch chat. I could be any one of you. I am the shower shitter and I walk among you. My only clue I will give to my identity is that I am obviously a man, because as we all know, women don't poop.
That's crazy.
Wow,
One of you is one of them.
That's
What
great.
a crazy thing to come out with.
I'm amazed that
Or
message-
admit-
It
I mean-
really escalated.
I mean, yeah, you've admitted to pooping in the shower. And it sounds
it's not ideal.
doesn't
Not
sound ideal.
Phenomenal.
Especially if it's a regular occurrence. If it's happening
Yeah.
regularly, like
Just use a
Maybe-
toilet. Don't just push the shower curtain to the side and throw it into the toilet like it's a fucking like handful of change. You're throwing your own fecal matter around your own
it's
bathroom.
not like just grabbing Mr. Hanky.
Yeah. Oh, there you go.
Where he left little smudge marks everywhere.
There's a place called Clinton Cards where you can get a cardboard card, Buy a card for your friends, buy a card for your kids.
Then look at it for 10 seconds, throw it
Weigh
away.
3 pounds in the bin.
Buy a card from
It's
clear
3
to God
pounds in the
today.
bin.
You watch a small child open up the envelope.
They don't give a fuck about that. Give 'em money.
They open up the envelope, a card. Start tossing it up and down.
These words.
How do you zero in this?
I love you, 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 I love you.
Oh, God.
You not like that?
There's a black bear nearby. Come on.
I'd quite like a hand grenade.
I feel like that's going to come back and haunt you. I feel like that's foreshadowing as fuck. I'd quite like a hand grenade. Cut to him blowing up with hand grenade.
Coming through. Don't run.
Running.
Oh, there's something big coming. I've got a hand grenade. I'm ready to use it. Fuck, it's right next to all our shit. Is that going to go off? Oh, I gotta press E to activate it. Here we go. One chance. Eat shit, big boy. Go! Did I kill him? Okay, nice. What's this?
Oh my god. That was worth so much money.
Just dinks the fucking
There's a fucking...
On that fucking edge of that table. That would have helped the quota.
It just exploded. It just... Oh. That was demoralizing.
Everything is well. We are good. To carry on a little bit. Hello. Little Rowan's got a high chair now. I didn't realize how much of a benefit that would be. But I thought it would just be like for food time. But no. He's up high now. You can put him in places and give him something to do. You've got a little tray in front of him. He can play around with stuff and be up head height. So you go in the kitchen, he can hang out there. Play with a little toy on his tray. Not be on the floor. God, so many benefits. Thanks, IKEA. 15 quid. Amazing. Alright, so what I'd like to do is at least automate one more thing. Which is probably the kelp farm. I imagine. So this one. So we've already got the bits we need, to be honest. So all we need to do... I might make another water wheel out here. And then it's just going to spin harvesters, which we already have. And then collect them up. Using the portable storage interface style thing that we've already got. I've got the harvesters right there. See? So... you should get yourself a high chair, absolutely. I've got 32 crushed gold right there. I probably didn't need to go down the mine, did I? Oh, well. Now we know, don't we? Okay. So I'll begin by taking basically all the things just in case. Let's create ourselves more water wheels. Water wheel. Like so. I think 2's probably more than enough anyway. Yeah. And then we'll make another bearing. Which is just that. So we need some plank. One of those. And then we've got the harvesters that will just stick out from there. We'll have a chest on it. Simple as that. Let's offload anything we don't need right now. You know what I will do? Just convert all of this into what we need. Ace. can all go away. I might need more iron. I don't think I will, but... As a dad Trot, why are high chairs a thing? Is it just one of those things you're told to buy? Reese. I just found out the benefits myself. In a matter of seconds. Figuring out that if you have them up high, you don't have to bend down all the time because you're putting them on the floor or in like a seat on the floor. If you're moving around to room, you can have them up high. They have a little tray in front of them so you can give them a toy. So if they drop it, it just goes onto the tray and they can pick it back up again. You can keep them nicely distracted and in place. At a height that's better for your back. And they're more curious because they get to see like what's on the work surfaces and things like that. It's pretty useful. More so than just put this high chair next to your dining table and they can eat with us. It's for me, yes, so that I can be the same height as Rowan, who's 5 times as tall as me. I've got mini cheddars. They're the best flavour as well. Red Leicester. Fuck yes. I'm taste maxing right now. Fucking poggers. Alright, let's make more kinetic mechanisms. Kinetic mechanisms. Where's our little saw? There. I think that's going to break soon. We're missing logs. Uh-oh. Look what's happened again. Oh, there's also nothing coming out of there because there's no funnel. Silly Billy. But that's worked in our favour because we need more mechanical bearing. Plank, plank, plank. Let's convert these into more of these. Always need more of these. Make a whole fuck ton of them. Sorry for swearing. Really sorry about that. Right, fell in a hole. Here we go. Oh, these bloody funnels. They can be placed on anything. What the fuck was that? What the shit is happening? What was that? Why is there a skeleton on a fucking horse? What the hell? There's a whole bunch of them. I can't get through my door though. Ow. You can tame those horsies. That's a vanilla event. Is it? This is vanilla. Oh god. This is so out. I'm so out of touch. You kill the skeletons, the horses are tame. Noted. Hello. Oh, I keep swinging at all of them. Okay. Fuck you. I'm gonna die. Oh, no. Shit, yeah. Hey, horsies. Skelly horse friends. Are we just friends already? So you just need a saddle? How do you make saddle? Sad. That's a random drop. I don't think I have one. I wish I could craft one. Ravagers drop them. Great. God, that's really sad, isn't it? There's no way to get him at all. There's no way I'm going to be able to get me a saddle. I don't know how I'm going to do it. How am I going to do it? What the hell? What's this? Oh, this one came with a saddle. Well, that's cool. Hell yeah. That's super lucky, isn't it? How crazy is that? I need to heal this bad boy up. I should have put a saddle on that guy. Oh, what the fuck? It's like I looked at it from the wrong angle. This one's got a saddle as well. What the hell? How do I make a lead? String and slime. Got the string, and I think I've got some slime. I do. I'll be cheating no more. Not that I ever did. Those just spawned with them, but I wouldn't ever think to cheat, of course. Just want the one, actually. There we go. Lovely. Fantastic. And we'll need a fence post as well, won't we? So, sticks and planks of some sort. I don't want them running away, you see. There we go. Hey guys. This is lovely, isn't it? You go there, and then you go there. Nice to make your acquaintance. You look hungry. Let's put some torches around, eh? Crazy idea. And let's go to bed. What a cool vanilla event. Since you have two, could you make them bone? That's really disrespectful, actually. I can't believe you'd say something like that on this stream. Fucking hell. Alright. Kelp farm. Let's go, gamers. So what we can do... Eels. I think we can do it like a... So the kelp's here. Wait, where is the kelp? This is tall seagrass. There's kelp somewhere. Nearish, I think. Where did we find it before? Did I mark it on the map? I assume it's out in this deeper ocean. Look at this, it's cool. All this terrain generation shit going on here. Definitely saw it last episode. Not last episode, last stream. You know what I mean. Where was that kelp? Don't have a boat on us either. Foolish. Where are you, kelp? We're in the dark a bit now, but it's not looking promising. This is all still seagrass. Where the fuck was it? Was it over here? There's a darker patch over here. Ah. There it is. Yay, kelp. Okay, cool. So what we can do... put, like... water wheels... maybe on the edge here or something, and then shaft out. You know the drill. I could do them like this. Oh wait, like that, but much for muchness, really. So what we'll do is that. Put a couple of wheels on here, and then what's the best way to make it flow? Okay. What I'm gonna do... Shit, I've been making iron this whole time. Oopsie. Make a bucket. I'm so sorry for swearing. I didn't realize I did it. Jesus. Fuck. Sorry. Oh, that's useful, squid. I've made this really badly. Let's not use gravel, let's use something that will stay upright. Like dirt. Good old-fashioned dirt. I don't know why I made this on the water's edge. It's utterly pointless. Given that I'm making an artificial little stream here on top of it. But whatever. It works, it works. In fact, it doesn't need to be this high. Where is my pick? Right, nice. Walk off. What a mess. This is so stupid. Alright, well, this works. This will work. Just need a block there. And then we just... Shit, it's like an infinite supply. I've made a meal out of this. There we go. Anyway. That will be what's powering it. Lol. Then we get some shafts coming out. Basically to where the kelp is. Over there. I'm just going to go a straight line. I don't know what the extent is. How far we can have this. Basically until I'm kind of in the middle of the kelp. Something like that will be fine. And then what we'll do, simply enough, is gearbox. Look how long that is. So fucking long. Hell yeah. Gearbox going down, mechanical bearing underneath that, and then we'll do a similar contraption with the saw blades, but instead we'll be with harvesters. Yeah. Am I in the office on a bank holiday? I'm actually at home. This is all an illusion. Always do with more of those. Nice. Okay, so we've got that. Might need the funnel. We're gonna need this. Probably need some more buildy blocks. Let's put some stuff away we don't need. Like this. Take some of this, because why not? A single chest should be fine. Should we make a portable storage interface while we're here? It's going to be the name of my next child. Portable storage interface. It's got a lovely ring to it. This is not pre-recorded. And it's not a sophisticated prediction engine. But you're absolutely right. Kinetic engines. Yes. Andesite machine. Andesite. What the hell was that sound? Who andesite machines? Get me. Chat is pre-recorded, yes. Makes it much easier to know what's coming. There we go. 2 portable storage interfaces. And then from there, we can get conveyors all the way back. I should really turn this off. But also, all these nuggies. I'll go to bed. Actually, yeah, I'll go to bed. It's fluff all over this mic from Mochi. I don't know how it gets up here. This is so high up. How does that happen? Just drifts around in the air. Sorry for the ASMR. I would love to find a bunch of fucking flowers. Sorry for swearing. And I don't know where I'm going to find them. Oh, down here. Flower. Oh, did it dismiss? Red. Over there. I did promise not to swear again. I'm so sorry. Right, we've got the gearbox, so let's make a vertical one. Lovely, lovely. So we'll do this. That's pointing down. Excellent. And then just basically down as far as we want the mechanical crafter to go, I guess. Here's probably fine. I don't want to die. I could have just placed kelp in a very shallow pool, but where's the fun in that? So we need the mechanical bearing, like that. Back to the surface. Thanks for forgiving me for the swearing. Actually, there's a distinct difference. YouTube is a lot more forgiving. Twitch are really coming down hard on me for the swearing. Which I find interesting. I thought I was a nice Christian boy. What went wrong? I blame music television. I reckon Dire Straits did it to me. Alright, so we got... Oh. Place there. We can have 2 harvesters. When will there be a harvest for the world, though, you know? Okay, well, YouTube switched around now and has gone aggressive. Then we'll put a harvester here. And here. And get some air. Quickly before I die. I think I just need to glue... Oh, no, I think that's all fine now. Just need to put a chest on top. And a portable storage interface. Rotate this round. Trouble is, right? Oh, I got an idea. Hold on. Let's break this as quickly as we can. Come on. Thank you. So, the way the chests work on contraptions is, so long as it's part of the contraption, items just get put in them. It doesn't matter. So we can just make a big fucking long stupid thing like this. And then put the chest on that. Put the interface on that. And then we can create a thing that way. Alright, so this should collect kelp now. If I just turn it on. Look at that. Kelp. And look, it's spinning up here. Fuck yes. Sorry, I'm so sorry for the fucking shitty pissy swearing. Alright, and all we need to do now is stop it for a second when it's in a location we want it to be in. It is collecting, it's just only collecting the one block at a time. Wait, when do we want it? Okay. now we just have to build the other side. Okay, cool. Oops, I just glued that to the floor. Alright, so... Shit. Nice. So far, so good. If we just... We wanted just a big long conveyor now, don't we? That needs to be... Yeah. So that will have a chest on this end. Fuck it, I'll build it out. Like this. Bring it back to land. Alright, so that will go out a block. I can put... I need to make it the chest. I'll go there, and then I put the storage interface there. Oh, that's too close. Go back one. Nice. In. How did I do that? Like double jumped. What the fuck? Alright, put the interface on that. Nice. Picture that being a chest. Oh, it needs to be a chute again, doesn't it? Ah, shoot. So I need a chute. Coming out of the storage interface. Actually, I could just put a funnel. Oh shit, thank you, Master DMR, thank you. I will release that in 5 minutes. So yeah, we can just put a funnel onto a conveyor. So the conveyor needs to be underneath. Needs to start here and then go up by 1. Because I don't want to put it all in the water. And then... we'll put another shaft here. Like that. And then all the way back. To here. How many belts do I have? None on me. I need to go do the flowery thing now, don't I? So, conveyor, conveyor, conveyor. I can leech off of this water wheel to power these conveyors. Marvellous. Then we'll have kelp coming from this direction. Planks are being made way too fucking far away over here. And then we have to have them converge in the middle. Which sounds balmy. Balmy? Balmy. But we got a skeletal horse. Which is dope. Gonna go to bed. Briefly before we go on our journey. Get some flowers. Is power drained when siphoned? What does that mean? What does that mean? Hello, mate. Let's go on a little journey to the flowers. Let's go. Is that as fast as you go? I think it is, right? Do you go up 1 block? You do. Love that. Siphon power, I mean just divert some of that rotational force off of the shafts to power the conveyors. But yes, so a water wheel, for example, has a certain amount of power it generates. More water wheels means more power, or they're called stress units in Create. You can only power so many things with it, so many conveyors, so many machines. So yeah, eventually they'll seize up and you have to add more power. But for our needs, that's more than enough. Flowers. All these flowers to make rubber. Still faster than extracting it from trees. I don't know if toadstool works. Let's just stick with the vanilla ones. Just in case. Good amount of flowies so far. Could do with a bunch more. $5 p.m. You know what time that is? It's 5 p.m. That's what that means. YouTube.com. And then YouTube Studio. And then... So if you've got Patreon already, that will have gone out automatically. But once again, fucking... I don't know why they don't allow members' videos to be scheduled still. Isn't that absurd? To manually do this every time. Okay, so I believe we're on episode 16. So I'm going to put that out to members right now. Members only. Why is it not letting me? Ah. Wait, what? So dumb. Anyway. I don't stream this solo series that often, no. This is just the occasion where it's only really me available. Or I'm stuck at home. And I've offered, because I've been ill all week, I've not done any streams this week, so I thought I'd offer to do a Minecraft one. Ross is away anyway, but it gives the chance the other two to have a little break for a day. I've been holding the fort while I've been ill. Returning the favour, so to speak, at least for one day. So, members' vid's gone out now, episode 16, enjoy. The babber is fine, they got a high chair now. Went to IKEA this morning. On Good Friday. It's not me in an office at all. I'm on a green screen. I'm at home. More flowers to my left. Yes. I'm not even real. How many people are working from home right now? Because technically I'm joining you right now. I'm working from home. Me. Bank holiday, yeah. Good point. Is this enough flowers for now? We should have a little flower farm. That'd be nice. I did mention that already. But the arboreal extractors are just not fast enough unless I automated fertilizer as well. Which sounds like a ball ache, to be honest. I'm getting messages that just make sure it's not for me. All good. I think we're good. Alright, I think that's enough flowers for now. Let's find my little lad. Where the fuck did I put him? I've lost him, he's dead. He's gone. I don't know where he is. Well, shit. Well, it's been fun. There he is. Some more flowers here. I should probably get those. These ones at least, the aliens. We did say we'd do a hat chat this week, but again, I got ill, so it fucking sucks that when we were like, oh, we can get back to it. Now everyone's healthy again. And then I'm the one that gets ill. God damn it. It's frustrating getting ill. I was being so cautious as well, because I don't want Rowan to get ill, being a newborn. And I still managed to get ill. Despite that. I simply won't give up my dogging sessions on the weekend. And I refuse to acknowledge that that's the problem. Alright. There you go, Skelly. These guys need names. Alright, let's mix up our rubber. Hey. Whack all the flowers in that we can. Look at that. That's a lot of flowerage. Let's make another bucket. I feel like we're wasting buckets left, right and centre, but whatever. We're living our life. That's turned off in favour of this. Let's turn this off in favour of that. Yeah. Look at that. Oh god, it's just 4 rubber. It's alright, we've got lots of flowers. Yum yum. We can get quite a lot of rubber out of this. I could check the resin trap as well, yes. Apparently flowers make rubber. According to this pack. And I'm not going to question it. Almost out of flowers. There we are. I'll plant those. Lovely. 25 rubs. That's all it takes. Let's have a look over here. I've got a bucket of resin. Oh shit, what do we do with it? I just put it in... What do I press it, don't I? Squish it. In a basin, I think. So if I swap these two out... It's making rubber. Look at that. I've got 4 rubber out there. Oh, what just happened to it? We're just burping. All that for 4. Was there any more? There was more. Okay, so it was kind of worth it. So that's good. We could always make more as well. I'm getting hungry again. I really need a better food situation than just fucking wheat and watermelons. It's a pretty sad state of affairs. Is that another one over there? Skelly horse. Okay. Any cool plans this Easter weekend? No, I think we have a nice chill one with our little one. His first little Easter. We were quite a muted affair, I think. Nothing crazy. But nice. Sentimental. It's more for us, really, at this point, isn't it? Until they're like 3, they're not going to remember anything. So we'll get our pictures and stuff. Have a cute little time. Watch them react to things. Obviously the dogging, I can't quit that. I'll be doing that when I can. 37 rubber. Now we're cooking. Let's go to bed. Just live off berries in Minecraft. I mean, yeah. Worked for Steve Jobs, didn't it? Okay. These skelly horses are quite spooky loud, aren't they? Two, 4, 6. That makes 3 belts. Lovely, lovely. Oh, I get XP for cooking rubber. Nice. Sweet. Excuse me. Sick. So many things spawn in that forest, it's insane. Yeah, pretty crazy guy. One more, nice. Alright. Alright, I think we probably have enough conveyors to get across our little contraption thingy. Maybe I'll have everything converging to here. So I have the planks and the kelp stuff. The algal bricks. Go into here and make the kinetic mechanisms. Look at that, we got 12 belts. Phenomenal. So, I'm just going to put a block to the side, like this. And that looked kind of insane, but bear with me. Let's break all this. I don't know how many times I'm going to have to repeat the conveyor, but we'll see. Chain drives would be really useful for this situation. But let's see how far we can go. Oh my god, the whole way. Fantastic. We can go the whole hog. Nice. And then from there, we can just go into a chest. Wonderful. It's marvelous. Really stretching that rubber, I know. I know. I'm used to doing that, though. Chain drives. How do I make those? Chain drive. Oh, super simple. Let's make 4 just in case. And then we will need our chute. We are making such cheeky progress. I know, it's pretty cheeky, isn't it? Let's dump some shit that we don't need. I'm looking at you, rotten flesh. Don't need the kelp right now. That'll do. Okay. It's kind of annoying because you kind of just make a stuff that just works, you know? You don't make things nice in the early game. You just make stuff that will just fucking do it. Actually, I don't need this chute, do I? I just need this funnel. Funnel will come out of there. And funnel will go into there. Excellent. Alright. So we'll make a chest. And then what we'll do is probably take the power out of here because that's closer. Just to there. Pretty simple. Let's do that real quick. So vertical and a regular. So vertical, regular. Okay, there. Nice. And then we want it to go in that direction, so that's good. It's going to be slow as shit, though. Probably need to speed that up. Alright, we'll get a bunch of shafts and coggies. Very few coggies. That's very uncoggies of us. Do I have andesite? 6 algal blend. Got any algal bricks left? I don't see any. It's a concern. Don't make me get my own kelp. That would suck. When are Smith and Ross having a baby together? I think they're working on it right now. Algal blend. Clay and that. Very well. Let's get a bunch more clay then, I guess. For now. Look. Eyes peeled for clay. I think I've probably gone around most of this edge at this point. But we'll always find more. Bug is a lovely name for a baby. They probably already have that in their top 5. I'll be honest. A bit more? Why not? Let's treat ourselves. There we are. Task complete. Sand. What? Okay, nice. We've got clay, which means we can make this algal blend because we have some kelp already. So it's just this and this. Nice. And then we cook it up. Look at the fucking speed of my clicks. There's no Minecrafter like me. It's just crazy. I'll probably have to slow this entire stream down next time just so you guys can actually keep up. I think that's only fair, right? Otherwise, what are you looking at? Just blur lines everywhere. Okay. And then some andesite. Got 57 right there, lovely. Just gotta whack these two together. Nice. And we were doing all this just so that we can make some shafts. So let's see if that's enough. Can't sleep right now. That's fine. Hiccup. Fact. Didn't need to do anything. Well. God, I love chain drives. Actually, what we were going to do is make a bunch of cogs, weren't we, to speed this up. Yeah. So I could have it coming out that way. I love chain drives. They're so nice. Cool. All right. We'll go to bed, make the cog crazy thing, speed it up, and then that's pretty much the kelp sorted. You like to watch at 0.5 speed, makes everyone sound drunk. It really does. It sounds like everyone slurs. You realize how much you do it when you're slowed down. I don't know why that works. Am I late? Absolutely. I'm near the end of the stream now. Everything from here on is a bonus. But I want to finish the kelp farm thingy. So, what was I doing? Cogs. Making loads of cogs. Yeah. And then I'll take some of these and make them bigger. Some handy dandy logs. There we are. That'll be more than enough to get it up to speed, and then the rest is andesite casings. Ace. Alright, so what we do... You've seen this before. Big cog, little cog. Cardboard cog. Big cog. Little cog. Cardboard cog. Oops. I'm fucking this up. I think that's probably fast enough. Alright, and then we just go around the corner. Like that. And then... gearbox again. Like that. And then we'll make some more encased chain drives, I guess. So easy to make in this pack. There we go. We didn't make a chest, did we? But that's fine. Those will all just stack up there until they are needed. This isn't working right now anyway. So we need another chain drive. So we've got rotational force here. So we can carry that on to this one. And that's it. Just need a chest there. And a funnel. Got a funnel. Just need a chest. Ah. I'll do a fucking double chest. Here we go. In. Amazing. And now we can start our kelpie farm. It's not going to be enormously successful, but it will tick us over. Ah, they were kissing. I wonder why it stopped. They were kissing, of course. Look, all the kelp. It's on the line. Our first kelp. Automated. Free. Wow. Wonderful. So that's our kelp farm sorted. Excellent. Here comes some more. It will grow well enough. But we can tick that side off now. The next step is to sift some... Apparently you just put a sifter in the water and it gets sand. And then we'll bulk blast it with water. And then we'll have our clay and our kelp, which we combine together to make an algae blend. Then cook it. And then we get this, which is used for fucking everything. Andesite alloy. And then we've already got the planks on this side. We combine that with this to make this. The way to do that is with a deployer. So you just deploy that, and then cut in a line, and it works. And that will be chapter 1 complete. And it's so messy what I've done. But it fucking works. That's all that matters at the moment. Pretty happy with that. Only took me a few hours to get kelp and planks. But that's the speed of progress at the early stages, I'm afraid. But once we have these things set up, you know, and we get to the better blocks. For example, you can condense all of this down into a speed controller. Once we get to the brass age, it becomes a lot easier to micromanage speed and everything like that. But yeah, look, we got trees. They're multiplying. And I think they're losing control. But the power this rotational force is providing, it is electrifying. But yeah, we got logs to planks to strip logs to slabs. And we got fuck tons. Look at that. Boom. So we'll get to combine that into kinetic mechanisms at some point. Fantastic. Well, I hope you all enjoyed this little chill stream today on a Friday. I hope you all have a great Easter weekend. I hope the bunny comes and sees you. And I hope it doesn't have myxomatosis, because the size of the shovel you're going to have to get to whack that thing on the fucking head. I mean, that'd be traumatizing for the whole family. But nevertheless, I hope they drop off some nice eggy weggies for you. Because for some reason Christianity and paganism got merged at some point when the Romans took over. Anyway, have a fucking good one. And eat lots and lots of chocolate if you're able to. If not, don't. You are your own big person. You can do whatever you want. And we'll hopefully be back to doing regular stuff on Monday. Woohoo! Until then, have a fucking really... Sorry for swearing again. But have a really good one. Yeah? Okay. Nice then. Alright. Bye-bye. Bye. Yep. Okay, bye. Yes. Yeah. No. Bye. Okay. Bye. All right. Yeah. Bye.
Yeah, you could definitely do all these things. Yeah. Oh, it's my go again.
Right, it's your go.
Sorry, I find this conversation far more interesting. Just get Tommy to cut in some more of our gameplay.
We should get him to do an entire hatchet that's been AI, put us in Unreal, make us go crazy.
All right, lads, brace yourselves for this one. I was watching this documentary about botflies.
Oh, botflies. Fascinating creatures, aren't they? I've heard they have medicinal properties.
Well, hold your horses, Alex. This documentary suggests there's something wild, extracting their larvae and turning them into a delicacy like botfly caviar.
Oh, caviar from megas? Are you mental? That's revolting. They're probably crawling with germs.
But think about it, Ross. Natural remedies, ancient traditions. Botfly caviar could be the next big thing in wellness.
Yeah, imagine serving it up at fancy dinner pies. Oh, would you care for some botfly caviar with your champagne?
I'd rather eat a shoe, facts. I'll stick to my germ-free snacks. Cheers.
This fucking sucks.
My I'm eating healthy diet is chicken, broccoli, and a bit of brown rice.
Oh,
and
right.
a Frey Bentos on the side.
Ah, yeah, of course. There you go.
Hello.
Frey Bentos pie.
There it is.
And a cheeky...
Fully made pie in a tin.
Full of the tinned pie experience.